From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Dustin May. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
May delivers. That one way outside. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. May comes set. That one way inside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Inside move to second, and he dives back in safely. Runner at second here, one gone. Just missed. The 3-1. Chopped left side. Muncy slings to first in time. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Rojas with the throw to first. And that'll do it. One left for Arizona, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill today, Ryan Nelson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
On the ground to first. Fair ball.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mookie Betts now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. Ohtani leads off first with one away. There goes the runner. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And the righty deals. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way. So
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for L.A., scoreless after 1. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. May fires, and that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 7th, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at first, one away. And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the game. Alek Thomas now. Next offering is fouled back. Headed towards the corner. Makes the grab, and that is that. One left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here's Muncy to hit. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Second inning here, no score. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back on to the 3rd inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 13. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Stays alive. Outside low. It's 2-2. Out towards left center. Pages sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting right fielder Corbin Carroll.
So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Struck him out, making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 outs, runner at first. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Josh Naylor, just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Marte at second. Moreno on at first with 2 down. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, bases full. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one's blistered, no doubt about it. Out of here, grand slam. He sends a rocket to left, and they lead it. It's 4-0.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
So 2 down. Pavin Smith will hit next. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Alek Thomas.
Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 78, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 86, the lefty, warming up as well. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dustin May done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Number 78. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Casterius.
Now the left fielder. First and second, 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. So he's got a good pace going, no doubt. One out, base is empty. That's off the mark. Now 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. His 18th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 5-1.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. On the ground out to short. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And that's way high. And it's 2-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And there's a ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Carroll moving back for this one. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On to the 4th. And now here is Corbin Carroll. Fouls one off. 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missing inside. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Gabriel Moreno.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a ball hammered left field. This one looks like trouble. Marte around second. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He beats it safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Josh Naylor. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Now batting, third baseman,
2 on, 1 out. Now it's going to be Eugenio Suarez. A little bit low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And the sweeper is off the plate.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the
stepping in,
Diamondbacks,
Pavin Smith.
Hitter, Pavin Smith.
One out, bases full. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Swung on, belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Second and third, one gone. Geraldo Perdomo lifted in the air down the left side. Pages racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Inside, and it's 2-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Andy Pages getting ready to hit. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off left side. Hit in the air, right field. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
1 gone, runner at first. And here is Max Muncy. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carroll ranges back. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-3. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now here is Dalton Rushing.
Dodgers, catcher Dalton Rushing.
That's a little bit low. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Going, gone. He circles the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And they're chipping away. It's 8-4.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Two down, base is empty. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Perdomo sizes this one up, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-4 score. Back after this on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Luis Garcia.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's the left fielder.
Off for the Diamondbacks. Left fielder, number 13.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin
Now it's the right
Carroll.
fielder, Corbin Carroll. Ball to strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pages hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Runner takes off. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. One out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Chopper right side. Rojas. They get the out on Marte.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the ground. Throws to first, and that is the inning. One left for Arizona, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Kevin Ginkel.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Shohei Ohtani digs in now.
Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive and foul ball. That's way outside, and the count is even 2-2. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Mookie to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The Dodgers down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. And that means Kike Hernandez will have a chance to hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Kike.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings over the top of that one. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 4.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Anthony Banda.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off
and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Two and 1 now. That one fouled off. Two now. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And we can't forget his big grand slam back in the third.
Yeah, that's arguably the most impactful swing of this ball game. He's one of the guys the media is definitely going to want to quote from after this one is over, especially if they hold on for the win.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out, trying for three.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Pavin Smith now at the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 4.
Now pitching for Arizona.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, number 80. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one gone.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jalen Beeks up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. McGuff, a right-hander, loosening up as well. One down, base is empty. A little bit low. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. One down. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out towards right center field. Marte should have it. Nabs it. And there are 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Batting.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Left field. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Dodgers.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
54.
Lou Trevino. He's been so good against lefties. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Ground ball right side. Freeman over to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Alek Thomas will hit next. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even. To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Trevino with a move to first. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second and great jump. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 2 outs. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Up and in, and that's ball 2. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That one hammered left field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. His 7th home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-4. Singy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And I think Dave Roberts.
Now pitching for the
Gabriel
Dodgers.
Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
51. Vesia.
This to center field. Edman sprinting for this one. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. 7th inning stretch time. You're dialed into the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay. Were we on script? Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
That was pretty nasty.
Now batting.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
2 up, 2 down. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Late with the swing there.
1 and 2.
The shortstop takes the ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Dodgers go down quietly. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Back here in L.A. And now Josh Naylor. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That just misses. Full count, 3-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders and throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Full count.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Now batting, the designated
2 down,
hitter,
base is
Pavin
empty.
Smith.
And now the DH, Pavin Smith. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Center field, Edman in position. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 11 and the Dodgers 4. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Freddie Freeman.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Movement in the bullpen. Jalen Beeks up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. That one outside, and that's ball 3. Late on that fastball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Three and 2 now. To third, and that one handled. To first. Out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Rolled over it, got the ground out.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. The D-backs up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3 and 2 now. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the Dodgers are set down in order. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Landon Knack looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86 warming up as well. That's inside. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Alek Thomas.
The center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts zips it across. Yeah. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 13.
Now the left fielder,
2. 2-1.
Fastball for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 11 and the Dodgers 4. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jalen Beeks.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Max Muncy at the dish. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Muncy hits one in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Got him swinging. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Flares it into the outfield. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.